Thank you for joining me today for the Soulmate Twin Flame Oracle reading for this week. Now, if you've landed on this video and it doesn't match up to any of the dates, I highly recommend that you watch this video because there is a specific message that's been given to you and you really need to pay attention to this whole video. This video is not just a specific targeted video like my personal readings are. This is more geared upon a generalized love reading. So it's going to resonate with you in some ways it may not. But whatever the message that's coming to you, I highly recommend that you watch the video and really let it absorb inside you so that you could understand the video. Every reading is different, every reading is unique, and messages come through in so many different ways, and signs as well. So really pay attention to this video and really understand that this is, like I said, it's geared upon the whole world, as I mentioned before. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, I've meditated and I've shuffled the cards. I've asked the angels to give us guidance and show us the messages that are needed for us to know. Now, some of these messages may resonate with you and some may not. So take the ones that do resonate with you because they are direct messages from the angels that have been given to you. The deck that I've used was a very beautiful deck, the Faery Oracle, Wild Wisdom of the Faery Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. Very beautiful artwork. This was a lovely gift from my sister Mary, as some of you already know, and it's one of my favorite decks, but it's a little bit different. So you're going to see the cards that are going to really stand out. Okay, and the first card. Okay, scared to fly. Okay, now this card is basically a card that is telling you that there is a right moment for things to happen. There is things that are going to start moving, that are ahead of you, and embracing what truly is in your heart for the most part. Now, there's the masculine energy, which is confused, and there are so many different obstacles that may be in the way between lovers coming together, divine partners coming together, in a way where the both of you may not find perfect balance in order to make the right decision to move forward. This has a lot to do with fear, and I've talked about this before because fear is the main factor why soul partners don't find themselves together. Basically, it's not something that you can rush, and making the right decision to move forward is not easy for anybody. But being unsure of what is perfect and what isn't perfect can cause a lot of high-low energies. So if there's a runner and chaser situation that you're involved in, the runner is basically very lost and unsure of themselves. See, as this card shows, the runner is basically scared to take that leap, jump off that tree, come off of it, and let the moon guide her. Let the moon let her see where the light is. She's not looking at the moon. She doesn't even want to acknowledge it. So she's scared to fly. She's scared to spread her wings. This fairy doesn't know where she's at, where she's going, and she's just totally lost. A perfect description of a runner phase, you know, because that runner phase doesn't have the strength, doesn't have the courage, is basically more weaker than what the chaser is. And also there's a divine purpose of why they're going through all of this and where they're at today. Now, if you're having difficulties with your soul partner, divine partner, soulmate relationship, there's a lot that's trying to transform you both into that perfected, energetic surrounding. Most likely you have never manifested outwardly into the world, that you both need to be ready, and you both are not. It's like many times not realizing if you are actually running or chasing one another, they are both actually running from the same exact thing that they're searching for, and that is the divine union. Because when it comes to twin flames, this is the thing. Twin flames will always find something that compels them to that person. They will find it usually at the very beginning or at the end, but whatever it is, something is trying to bring them completely together. And this is a card that really confirms the fear that you may be holding on to as well, because the masculine and the feminine energies actually live in you, and you actually can relate to both areas. You may be afraid to admit what is truly in your heart, that you were afraid to face and you were afraid to understand it, but it's a time for you to let go. And the fear that is preventing you from moving forward, it's not something that you can just hold on to forever. It's time to let go of it. Let go of that fear. Like the card says, you're scared to fly, and it's time for you to explore the right moment. It's coming. It's coming soon. So be prepared, whatever that may be. It doesn't have to necessarily mean that you're in a relationship. Maybe you're waiting for that person, and you know what? That person is waiting for you. But how do you both find it? How do you find each other? How do you find the divine union when the both of you are scared to fly? Okay, so that makes a lot of sense, and it's just like sensing out the right timing, as the card says on the bottom. It's the right moment, so you need to be prepared. You need to be watchful. You need to be alert. Okay, so let's go to the next card. Into the Woods. Okay, another very beautiful card. I think all these cards are beautiful. I love fairies. I think fairies are so beautiful. Okay, so anyways, this card, you're not sheltering yourself. You're being more open to the whole relationship, and not being so sheltered away from like feeling the love, feeling that emotional energy come into your life, because that's what it's all about. And though there's not anything you can do to make the energy stronger, if you connect deep inside, like I said, you can help complete that masculine energy to finding their true center. So it's all about you as well, because it doesn't matter if you're separated from your soulmate. It doesn't matter if you're disconnected and you're not communicating, but you still feel them on a soul level. You have to connect with yourself first of all and explore. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say here, is that you need to get out there and start exploring different areas in your life, and that could be anything. You have to find out what that decision is that you have to make in your life to help complete this masculine energy, so that you both can come together when the time is ready, when you both are ready. So this relates to a lot of preparation of what is out there, planning along outside the box, not looking at what is programmed in a sense, so that the masculine energy does feel a sense of that giving and positivity. Because when it comes to twin flames, they both can feel one another's energy. And as I explained before in the previous readings, this type of connection telepathically, energetically sends vibrations to each other. So what this card says is that either way, you need to explore and get out there and stop being afraid. Stop being afraid of what you're fearing, and it's not something that is negative, but you need to finally open up and see that something is out there that's much brighter. Okay, so let's go to the next card. Oh, Beauty and the Beast. I love this card. It's one of my favorites. I also love the cartoon or the movie. The story is wonderful. But anyways, now she is the feminine energy, as you can see. She represents unconditional love, as it says on the card on the bottom. Okay, so her love in her heart is unconditional for everybody, for herself. She has total gratitude and love for everyone that is in her path, everyone that is around her. Sometimes there's uncertainty in both masculine and feminine energies. Yes, it's not always easy to love everyone around you. We try to, but sometimes it can be very difficult, and it can be very, I'm not going to say painful, but it can be painful if that person has done you wrong. And of course you want to stay away from toxic people. We talk about this all the time, but having love just generally in your heart, that you're able to forgive and forget and not go back into the past wounds is what she represents. This is something that it's time to focus on, and if you haven't already focused on it, it's time to not look at the negative scenarios, or the what if scenarios, I should say, or the negative factors that may be in your path, but embracing all the love in your heart, because I have to tell you, miracles will happen. It's just that love will conquer, but embracing all the love, because miracles do happen and love conquers all negatives. Just remember that, because whenever you're feeling scared, afraid, unable to complete something, always remember that the love in your heart dominates it. And that's what she's saying. It's time to, you know, look at what is love, what is in your heart, because the feminine energy for this week is actually very high to both masculine and feminine energies, that they can dominate everything, but only if you allow it. So if you're allowing the fear to come in, I have to tell you that fear grows. It's like a weed. It's contagious, and it's like when you get afraid of something, I don't know why, but it's just like this negative thought that you had in the morning just spreaded, and it created a complete negative outlook on the situation in your love relationship. And that's what you have to think about, because if you're looking at the love relationship, though you may be, let's say you're having a separation that you two are always arguing, you two are always giving into the negative, you two are always saying negative things to each other, and nothing can work, nothing can make things better. This is a time that you have to stop looking at why this person is not doing what I want. But no, look at this person in an unconditional, loving way, that you love this person no matter what. And their flaws and their negatives don't matter, because you two found each other, and that's all that matters. So that's the message for people who are going through certain types of, I should say disagreements, because I don't like to say separations, but if you are having a separation, it's time to look at their view of everything, and maybe you can understand a little bit, maybe not 100%. I mean, that's the thing. You can look at them and try to be fair, try to put yourself in their shoes for a second, and you may find that unconditional love. Okay, so let's go to the next card. Oh, another beautiful card, the littlest fairy. You know, as you can see, she's there to help people, to help you understand that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. No matter what you face right now, you have the protection from the light. This is another feminine energy of hopes and dreams for the rainbow to shine bright and bring the light into your life, because that's what she's doing. She's bringing that light. As you can see, the light, it's like a halo. I don't know if you could see that, but that's what this card represents. It's a very beautiful card. And she wants you to have it. She wants you to feel it. She wants you to feel every embrace of love in your heart, so that you can move forward, so that you can grow, I should say. Only if you're looking at the smaller things that are around you, you'll be able to see the beauty that is around you, that you will be able to understand why things are the way they are. There is beauty everywhere, but if you're not looking at those little things, like I mentioned, you may be missing out something very powerful and significant for your future to grow, for that divine union to happen between you and your divine partner. This is something that there are gifts being given to you and blessings, and they will come to you in the future. They're being given to you now, but understand that they can only be given to you if you're ready for them. Preparing yourself for something greater, and greater is the hope, the faith, the feminine energy has for you, and you need to capture it. You can't capture it if you're thinking negative. Like I said before, that deep love inside of you, you need to hold on to it. You may get it in glimpses, you may get it in spurts. I mean, you may get it like different random times of the day or the week or the month, whatever you may feel. But if you're not allowing that energy, that special magnetic energy coming into your heart, you may be missing out on a lot. not allowing anything from the outside to come into your world to interfere with your inner joy, because she's actually giving you the hope and the things that you need to have, the faith, the things that you need to do to make things happen in your life for your highest good, because that's all it's about. You know, it's not about what you can do. It's not about what you can accomplish with that person. It's about what you can do to make yourself better and feel better about everything. It's not a selfish thing, but it's more about why you're here in existence. Because being here in existence is not just I find someone, I marry them, we have children, and we have the white picket fence, and we have the dog. It's a beautiful picture. I mean, don't get me wrong, but there is so much more to enlightenment and empowerment with yourself, and this is why you have to find it. You have to go and get it. You can't find it unless you're actually open for it. So the bottom line is, don't be scared. Don't be afraid to take it to the next level, to find out what it is in your life that you need to do, because that energy is telling you it's time to take that leap of faith, so to speak, and come out into the woods. Let what is around you bring up what is meant to happen, what is meant to be, because you can't change anything, but you can sure make things better for you if you love, if you have the love and give the love unconditionally, because like I said, those vibrations actually can be felt upon everyone around you, and especially your divine partner, because they will feel what you're feeling. They can sense what you're feeling. I'm not just talking about one particular type. This is something that I think we, on a certain level, we can feel things. We don't have to all be empaths, but we can sense when someone has this beautiful vibration. You know, you look at them and you say, wow, there's something positive and beautiful about this person. I don't know what it is, but I definitely want to be around them. Same goes for somebody that is negative. I mean, if they're looking at everything negative, you're like, oh gosh, I don't want to be around them today. And you may care for that person, but you just don't want to be around them because it's contagious. So having to love unconditionally is going to get through all of this, combat all the fear. And finally, the littlest fairy, appreciating the beauty, the value, the love, everything that exists around you, those small little things in your life, having gratitude for it can make a big difference. Okay, so I really hope that you found this video helpful, this reading. Now, I said some of the things may resonate with you and some of the things may not, but if they did, I hope you really use them to your fullest. Take them with you, ponder them over the week. If you like my video, I hope you can give me the thumbs up, and if you're not already, you can subscribe to me and you will be notified as soon as my next video is posted. Also, I do have other videos that you're more than welcome to check out. I do have a series of Q&A videos with soulmates and twin flames. Also, you may want to look at my blog articles, because I do write a lot about soulmates, twin flames, karmic connections, love relationships, divine partners. And you know, there's only so much I can say in a video, as much as I have been writing for so many years. So you can check out the links on the bottom, and if you have any questions about this particular reading or anything, just shoot me down a comment down below, and I will get to you and answer you the best way I can. So until next time, God bless, and namaste.